Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening. You know the vibes. You're rocking out with your truly Showtime Sizzle. I am the sauce, hottest in the game. Fresh off of that. Yes, yes, good evening. We are fresh off of that. Teofimo Lopez George can't boast a win. If you rock with the channel, you rock with the YouTube, go to the channel. I got the weigh-in live 30-minute video. You see some of the many fighters. George can't boast of Teofimo Lopez throwing it up to the source. Um, got a couple interviews I gotta upload. Undisputed Jessica McCaskill fighting next week on Devin Haney card. But the breaking news that I want to touch on right now, you have all these other channels, right? Like I said, man, to each his own. But you have all of these other channels, right? And I'm gonna keep it all the way tall with you. They love to talk about the source when it comes to boxing, media boxing this. I didn't see none of those weirdos. I didn't see none of those weirdos. Yes, your favorite goof tube. I didn't see them there. And trust and believe I was there. If you go to my IG, you can see. But what I want to say is this. This is probably because you seen the guys they was running with their narratives that T.O. was going to miss weight on purpose, that he was going to miss weight on purpose. I'm just checking the levels. That he was going to miss weight on purpose and vacate the belt so he won't have to fight Devin Haney. Um, that's false. He made weight. And why would he fight Devin Haney right now? Devin Haney wants belts, right? So if Teofimo moves up to fight Josh Taylor or a bigger fish, Devin Haney could get his belts, man. He likes to get belts via email. So maybe he can get another one email. But he has a big fight on hand next uh, Saturday night against JoJo Diaz. One of his undercard fights, like I just said, Jessica McCaskill, Chi-Town stand up, undisputed welterweight champion, is going that card. And I had the privilege of speaking to her and her coach on and off the record. Dope interview I'm going to drop. But probably when I finish wrapping this up, like I said, yes, some of us are really in the game. Some of us know the game. Some of us are connected. Some of us are doing the damn thing. And yes, I am one of them. But back to Tia, right? You know, they had the reports that he was going to miss weight, right? He made weight, 135 even. But to be honest with you, I talked to his father, I talked to the team. It's a struggle for him. He outgrown the weight class. What is he, 23, 24 years old? He's a grown man now. That's why I don't understand how a lot of these fighters, right? Like shout out to T Bud. T Bud, what? 3 division champion. Ran through 3 divisions. Some of these guys stay in one weight class their whole career. That should just let you know the type of fighters they are, man. How do you not outgrow a weight class? Especially as a grown man. As a grown man. As a grown man. Man. But yeah, it was, you know what, man? Like I've been doing this for a long time. But now it's like I do it on my own. If I don't have my daughters, like I probably would have still been out there, but it's Black Friday, a lot of shopping, a lot of stuff going on. I had to get back home. But if I would have had my daughters out there, I probably would have went to the hotel. They're not staying at the actual hotel that I'm cool with, but I know the hotel that they're at, and I just didn't feel like bringing my daughters. You know, I just didn't feel like bringing them. But I do. I still got a lot of heat, man. If you matter of fact, let me pull it up on the YouTube. I know how to multitask with this. I'll throw it up on the YouTube. Oh, I got slides. What's that all about? Hold on. What's this slides? Hold up. I seen something new. What is this slides? Screen sharing was canceled. No slides. What's that? Oh, okay. They got a new feature here. I gotta play around with that. But I'm gonna share the screen. Man. And I'm gonna give y'all a little insight, right? See, a lot of y'all, most of y'all never be on the ground floor with this. Y'all really not. You guys are fans, and you try to disrespect the players in the game. I am a player, man. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, I am a player, and some might say I am a major player. Hey, well, I'll tell you what. Give me a couple years, I will be a major player. But Teofimo, right? I'm gonna tell you. Look, this is how it really goes, right? Like I said, I've been covering this for a long time. You have the actual weigh-in, right? For those of y'all that don't know, because you're not real, like I said, you're not in the game. The fighters actually weigh in unofficially, officially, way before you see it on TV. But hey, what do I know, right? So all the rumors and the speculations that Tio wasn't going to make weight were false. He was on weight. He was just 135. Like, damn, he just made it. You feel me? But like I just said, they weigh in, and I'm gonna show y'all something. And for those that are not, deaf, dumb, and blind, if you watch these weigh-ins, the live weigh-ins, especially with the one that went on today, these guys aren't really stripping down. A lot of them. Some of them are. Others aren't. You know why? Because they already weighed in officially before they go live. They go live for you guys, for the fans, for you know the broadcasting. But yeah, Tio made 135 even. Just barely made it. But this probably is his last fight, man. Smash that like button. I see you creeping in the window. I got a couple creepers in the window. I should have 2 likes on YouTube and 1 on Facebook. You know the energy. But yeah, I had a dope time. Shout out to my man Champ 5. Yes, Champ 5. We killed it today, as always. Shout out to Coach Reg, Raymond Savage Ford's coach. Dope interview with him. Shout out to George Cambosa. Gave me one of the hardest drops. Let me tell you something. See, when you are chosen, you are blessed, you are marching with God, right? I know you guys are probably a little tired of me speaking on spirituality and God. Listen, when God is for you, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Once again, look, this is how the universe and God aligns things. As soon as I arrive to receive my pass or whatever you want to call it, wristband, whatever you want to call it, accommodation, who comes in right behind me other than George Gambosa and team? Now, me being a seasoned guy doing this, right? Why would I miss out on an opportunity? This is the sauce. So when I see this, I didn't have my camera or nothing set up at the time, but I have my phone. And like I said, I've been doing this since I had Earl Spence, Team Spence, so you don't make sense. Yes, that was sauce. So this is nothing new to me. I've been doing this since Buddy McGirt running around the wreck, my daughter's ages. So when I seen George Gambosa and them come in, I was talking to the security, the matchroom security, about to get my, pass media credential, whatever you want to call it, you know. And I said, hold on, I'm good. I backed up and I let Team Gambosa slide past me. And as you can see, I have one of the hardest, authentic, solid drops from George Cambosa because it was authentic. It wasn't staged. See, a lot of stuff, and I can share this with you because, like I said, I could share this with you because, like I said, I've been doing this. A lot of the stuff that you see, quote unquote, with these other, like people always want to talk with these other networks, other what's name, it's be staged. They are working with actors. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. Deontay Wilder's Grand Arrival with Tyson Fury. That was so staged and watered down and weak. They had media people out there acting as fans. Yeah, see, the source can tell you that. That's why the source, if you go on my joint today, man, if you're not jealous, you see the title, the cover thing that I use. If you are not jealous and you are not a hater, a bitter person that actually wants to do what I do, watch what I showed y'all today. I could have been right there when I uploaded the last piece of, on the IG showing Teofimo walking up to the scales, um, getting interviewed by, I can't think of the guy's name from the Zone Matchroom. I could have been there the whole broadcast, but I wanted to show y'all because a lot of y'all, most of y'all, all y'all don't know shit, will never know shit, and try to talk down on the ones that are in the game. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna back it up and show y'all the real mass production look from the back. So you can see where the actual DJs be set up, the lighting people be set up, the production people be set up. But hey, what do I know? I know this. I know I'm in the game. And I know Jihad Tucker will be a world champion sooner than later. And when Jihad Tucker becomes a world champion, a lot of y'all better run, duck, and hide. Yes, and you know what I'm talking about. Run, duck, and hide. But as we move on, back to what I was saying, as far as giving y'all a proper perspective of what goes on during these productions, that's why I was back. I was back there with a lot of the matchroom people, a lot of the matchroom people that call the shots, man. Call the shots. The Claudia lady, another because that's what I like to mingle around the journalists, the reporters, because that's what I do when my daughter puts me out on assignment, working for her company, the Source, the Showtime Shot News Media platform. I'll be on assignment for her, so I have a working pass, and that's what I do. I work. But man, George Kambosos selling the fight. I'm going to upload. I got Teofimo's outfit already. I'll probably upload that too. Teofimo Lopez, you, it's no secret. He signed a seven-figure, yes, count it right, seven-figure. That's millions, multi-million dollar endorsement deal with I'm Harris. I said it wrong. Bud Light. Bud Light is a beer company. He has a endorsement deal with them. 23, 24 years old, man. Congratulations to him on that. That is major. Big bucks, no whammies. Once you start making money outside of boxing, you are on your way. Tio is getting to the bag, and one of the sponsors of this whole event is Bud Light. You see, man, so Tio is eating, man. For those of y'all that don't know, and it's the reason why Devin Haney is begging to want to fight him. Because a lot, like I said, man, that whole fake it till you make it shit done transpired so much in boxing. It's just rather disgusting because, like, I'm going to tell you, man, and the media, these bloggers, these boxing groups, you guys are a big part of the blame too. Because you guys would, share uh, conversations or topics and posts in your groups don't add up. Now, if I'm on and I'm making more money than you, because remember that's the argument. That's what when they agreed to fight off the handshake. Devin Haney said, "Yo, I make more money than you, right? I make more money than you." Okay. So if I make more money than you, why do I want to fight you? Fuck the belts, because at the end of the day, the belt costs you money. You pay sanctioning fees for these belts. You pay sanctioning fees. Every time the IBF president was there. The IBF is located in New Jersey. See, I'm not gonna give y'all too much stuff because, like I said, man, you guys keep thinking I'm nobody, keep thinking I'm this, I'm that. I'll just let y'all think what y'all want to think. But the IBF president was there, right? Had a conversation with him. You know, every time a IBF champion fights, they get a they have to pay the IBF, whether they have a continental belt, a big time world title. The IBF gets paid a sanctioning fee. So if I'm making more money than you and I don't have no belt, I'm not paying no sanctioning fees. So I really am making more money than you because you are paying sanctioning fees for not one, not two, not three, but four belts. See, but you guys are so deaf, dumb, and blind, you can't understand that. And you guys just go off of whatever narrative is being pushed. It's being pushed. Not yeah, exactly. It's not even extortion. It's organized hustle. It's organized hustle. It's 15, what, 12, 15 IBF champions, super champions, or regular, whatever you have you call it. Now, the boxing extortion is the WBC and the WBA. But see, the WBA got trapped off. You see, they had to dead some of their belts because the WBA was killing the game. The WBA had the regular, the secondary, and the diamond. Listen, 3 times 12, 36, or 3 times 15. How many weight classes is there? You do the math. See, I'm giving y'all some real nuggets and gems tonight, man. But I'm not even gonna do all that because game is to be sold, not told. But yes, you heard what teacher trainer Lord of the Rings said, boxing extortion. No, it's legalized hustle. All the things, see, they doing the drug game, but they made it legal. That's called points on the package. You fighters are paying points on the package. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. But man, it just feels good just to be back in the field, man. This feels good to be back on the field. December 11th, we have another major fight card, Top Rank. I can't wait for that. I'm just praying that it doesn't snow so I can really get to work, man. Like I said, I'm a natural man at this now, man. I'm a natural, and I know so many people in the game. And now everybody says, "Yo, why don't you rock with the PBC?" Because, like I always tell you, the PBC is goofy. They are fake. They don't add up. See, the PBC, quote unquote, is ran by a black man, but yet the black media, the black YouTubers don't get respect. And the ones that do get respect, they are, like I say, goofy. They're puppets. They are sellouts. They are get along gang. They are get along gang. Now I just covered a top rank event, got upgraded seats, all kind of VIP treatment. I talked bad about top rank before. Top rank didn't hold no grudges, nothing. I still work with top rank. I work with top rank fighters. I talked bad about Matchroom. I was just at a Matchroom event. Still work with Matchroom fighters. Cover the fight. Cover the event. Send out emails. Get emails written back to me. Get what I need. PBC. I blew some of the PBC fighters up. It's no secret. Never asked for a dollar. Never asked for a dollar. A lot of PBC fighters made money off of my ideas, off of my slogans, off of my stuff. Never asked for a dollar. I asked for a working credential. This is when I was really going hard as media. Jack of Fitness. My story's no secret. Denied, 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 denied. But it never, listen, it never stopped the flow. It never stopped the flow. So now, yes, while I'm up, yeah, I'm up. It is what it is. It's no secret. I'm up. And yes, I'm talking my shit. Why shouldn't I? Because it's my truth. And you see, they don't dispute it. You know why they don't dispute it? Because they know everything that I stand and I say and I stand on is truth. It's truth. And they can't figure out how this guy did it. I did it with God, man. I did it with God. Close the door, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Lord of the Rings says poor black company. It's not even a black company though, man. If you think about it. And I'm gonna tell you this too, since we are on the topic of poor black company. The boy Chris Colbert is out there doing a lot of capping. He's calling out Shakur Stevens. If anybody was at the last sparring session in Gleason's gym, Shakur Stevenson mopped the floor with him. Shakur Stevens is the reason why you turned pro and you went the PBC route. You was not trying to sign with Top Rank. Top Rank, you're gonna get hard fights, especially as a black fighter. You get hard fights. You don't get no easy roll. You won with the PBC. The PBC, Al Heyman had the large hedge fund. The hedge fund has since dried up. All those fighters over there now are scrambling. Pay attention to what's going on. You have PBC fighters, Mayweather signed fighters, fighting on small cards, local cards. You know why? Because there's no money over there to pay for all of these fighters. So now they are being allowed to fight on local cards around their way. Normally they wasn't doing that. You got to pay attention. It was so many shows being pumped out. It was so many shows um because of the trust fund, the hedge fund. The hedge fund has since dried up. Has since dried up. So now you don't see that. Now you do not see that. I gotta check out the weighing for Cool Boy Steph. I'll probably do that once I upload these interviews, man. Yeah, that Tank Davis video I did, right? That's why I love when I do videos because you expose the weirdos and the suckers, right? I did the Tank Davis video where he pretty much said it himself. He doesn't fight the best fighters. He's not fighting the best fighters. He doesn't know when he's gonna fight the best fighters next year or the year after. Now, when I posted that, that's why certain people on my page I'm going to start blocking once again. Because it's like, dude, get off my page. You are a weirdo. You are a jealous hater. You're mad. You're mad. Why do you follow me? If you follow me or you are on my IG and you don't like nothing, you don't comment on nothing, what are you here for? You see, when I post one of my things on the podcast, and my man say, yo, delete yourself. Word, delete yourself, right? So this dude had the audacity to be upset with me for reposting a video that's not mine. But I just see my mind is on a whole nother level. I overstand a lot of you dudes because a lot of you dudes don't have knowledge of self. You are deaf, dumb, and blind. So when I seen this video, I said, yo, Brian Custer, me being a media journalist, professional journalist now, yes. I said, damn, Brian Custer lined him up, did him dirty, took the camera off to smirk so he could laugh because he knew Tank wasn't ready for that question. He knew Tank is not smart. It is what it is. Yeah, I said he's not smart, and it's not his fault. He's $1 million fighter. He's $1 million investment. You guys should have him in classes. The same way 50 cents. I know this is a little off, but it's not. The same way 50 cents put young Meech into acting classes, grooming him. That's how you guys should have Tank Davidson classes to know how to talk to the media, know how to think on his feet. The same way he thinks on his feet in that ring, he needs to think on his feet outside the ring. Now, when he was asked that question and he couldn't answer it, all of his fans are answering it for him on my page, right? On my page. So you know how I killed the narrative off of them? I let them all get their feelings out, right? I said, damn, that's the answer Tank should have gave. Word. Not you. He should have gave that. He should have gave that instead of saying, "Oh, who is fighting the best?" You making it seem like it's just me. I'm not. He should have said, "Yeah, I fought Mario Barrios. I fought Leo Santa Cruz. I fought Jose Petraza. I fought Yuri's Gamboa." Now he's giving names. So I'm not gonna give too much of the game away, but you see what I'm saying? By me saying that, it doesn't matter what your question is to me. To me, I'm telling you, these guys are the best. But when I say, oh, he's not fighting the best, they not fighting the best, why is it only me? He just let you know he's a duck. You're not fighting the best. You are a protective fighter. And this is what it is. So thank you for being you. Thank you for being you. We love that, man, because you give brothers like me that don't care, that don't listen. Like I said, I'm not gonna do like these other guys, hold your hand and act like you didn't say that and not report on that or see you. Because like I said, I'll see you. I don't need to interview you. I remember when I seen you in the Brooklyn Marriott. I didn't. Did I ask you for an interview? No, I don't. See, that's not my cup of tea. Interviewing these fighters, man. If I like you and respect how you carry it, yeah, I might ask you for an interview, or I might promote you, might give you some sauce, because I know what the sauce sparks. The sauce is powerful in the game, man. The sauce is very powerful. But yes, George Cambosa, he has nothing to lose tomorrow and everything to gain. And that's how he was carrying it at this win. Man, Antonio's looking good. See, Antonio came in at 117 and a half. Shout out to T.O., man. Shout out to T.O., man. He's on that undercard for the I'm definitely going to DVR that fight because I will be in the hula. The hula. Yes, I'll be at the hula. Yes, they are being tucked away. Yes, he does need a. You know what? But I'm gonna tell you this: he has a public relations specialist. They get paid for nothing over there. You know what his public relations specialist does? She videos him and does stuff for him on Instagram and like that's what I said. A lot of people, especially over there, they get paid for nothing. They don't really have no talents. It is what it is. Yeah, I said it. I said it, and I'm going to continue to say certain stuff because, like I said, I am major. Whether they wanted to acknowledge it or not, they are learning now. Shakur Stevenson, I want to fight Chris Colbert in 2022. Yeah, if Chris Colbert gets that belt, which he should, that WBA watered down belt from that, he has an easy fight, but he's going about it all wrong, trying to keep his name relevant. First, he said Gary Russell was an easy fight. Now he's saying Shakur Stevenson. It's like, come on, man, you dudes are just gimmicks, man. Straight gimmicks. That's the age of boxing that we live in, man. You are rocking out with yours truly, the sauce, man. Like I said, man, it feels good. And like, not for nothing, if I don't have my daughters with me, you see now I'll be marching alone, or I might, have a colleague that we came up in the trenches together at a media event, and we put it together. Same tribe, same vibe. That's why if you see my footage, my coverage. So let me give y'all a little bit of this, man. Like I said, I came in there and cleaned the game out today. This is Teofimo throwing it up to me, man. But if you look at my live, I had all the fighters giving it up to me. Jonathan Golden Herrera. Herrera. Let's go, Tio. Yeah, yeah. Yo, look at Pops. Look when Pops came in the building and seen me, and I threw it up to him. I might release this whole joint.
Yo, Senior, what's going on, Pops? What's going on, Pops? What can we expect tomorrow night, Pops? Yo, Senior,
Yeah.
what's going on, Pops?
Yo, Pops told me he had to go. That's when Pops disclosed to me about the weight and the stuff like that. You see, I cut it because certain stuff you don't want the actual public to see. But this is me and Reg. I'm put that interview up. Raymond Savage Ford. He used to work with Tevin
Yo,
Former.
it's Coach Greg, Raven Force Trainer. Shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast. Oh my guys, man. Watch it.
This is Jessica right here. She's fighting on that Devin Haney, JoJo Diaz called Undisputed Champion. Yeah, you know who I should have tagged? I probably tag her when I upload that because she's in town too. I'm gonna tag her and throw it in her face. Alicia Bumgardner. Yes, Alicia Bumgardner's in town. I know the hotel you're staying at, but it's like I asked you for many interviews, right? And you see how God works. Some of these fighters are so Hollywood and so big, but you know what it is too? They listen to the wrong people. Like this is we dealing with a small industry when it comes to this boxing fraternity industry. People in this game will talk bad about you, right? And they're supposed to be professional. They're supposed to be like I said, it's like an unwritten rule. But they will talk bad about you, and then when people finally you finally get to people and you try to conduct an interview, ask them for an interview, they already have they thoughts in mind of who you are and what you are about. So that's why I said, look how God worked. I reached out to Alicia Bumgardner way before she won her world title. Wanted to interview her, talk to her. Never got a response back. Showed her my interview I did with Raquel Miller, numerous other fighters, Amanda Soriano. Nothing. Now it's like, yo, I just interviewed an undisputed champion. Wait till I upload that. It gets no bigger. You know, when you're undisputed, you have all the straps. I just interviewed an undisputed champion. I might see her tomorrow and really just brush her. Like, you only got you got two belts, but one of them is an IBO. IBO is like I just interviewed somebody that got the WBA, WBC, WBO, IBF, and the other watered down ones. Undisputed. Shout out to Jessica. Oh, Chi Town in the building, man. Lovely, lovely interview, man. Dope. And she had a very, you know me, you know how the sauce gives it up, man. I always make them give the future, the young girls, the young, especially my daughters, an inspirational message. Inspirational. This right here, it gets no better. Look, gets no better. Look at this. You're not getting this
Yo, it's
nowhere.
Cambosa Robin. Cambosa, what can we expect tomorrow night? We are ready. All right, all right.
Ooh, ooh. Tell her why you mad, dog. Tell her why you mad. You see that sauce? That is God's work, man. King Richard, man. I had a vision. King Richard style, man. Man, that is some fire, man. George, I got George Cambosa on that live on the YouTube, giving it up, man. Giving it up, man. Man, it just felt good to be back in the trenches. And you know what else is cool? It's like when I was doing, like I said, I've been doing this for many, many years. I was carrying a lot of dead weight around. You know, a lot of dead weight. No need to say no names. You know, but now it's just when if I like I said, if I don't have my daughters, I don't worry about getting other people credentials and trying to help other people out no more. If my daughters aren't there to work and me schooling them and passing the game on to them, it's just like I said, it'd be me. Shout out to Champ Five. It might be another. If World Combat is around and we're covering an event together, he's another distinguished colleague that I respect. Other than that, I just be working on and I network with the big dogs. Like yo, my man, that's how yo listen. I know I am blessed, right? I'm not gonna disclose the guy's name because I'm going to give a funny story real quick. But a very high qualified representative of ESPN. I believe he works for ESPN now, but he gets all of the information. Yeah, he was so hooked on the sauce. When I interviewed Jessica, right? Shout out to my man World Combat Sports. World Combat Sports was schooling me about 5, 6 years ago. Now I have business cards. I have a couple of cameras. Today I had my the 227. I'm about to get another 4K joint. I should have got it today. It's Black Friday, but I'll hold off to Cyber Monday. But I had the 27, digital joint, with the microphone, everything set up. And my man, watch my interview, right? Yeah, watch my interview, right? Watch me deliver the sauce. And I know he was astonished because when you look at me, I didn't go to school, man. I'm saying as far as like I don't have a degree from Duke, Syracuse, Harvard, any other top prestigious school for grammar, English. But my man watched how I conducted my interview with a undisputed champion. He said, "Wow, that was good." Just like that. Just like that. And he said it how he said it. He said, "Wow, that was good." So once you start getting the respect of your peers like that, that should let you know. Yeah, so that right there, man, when you get the respect of your peers, man, you get the respect of your peers. I have my business cards, man. Shout out to World Combat Sports. World Combat Sports told me about getting business cards at a Gary Russell fight. I think it was the Gary Russell. Yes, World Combat blessed me with the getting my business cards in a website many years ago. I got all of that now. So I handed my man the what's in there and give me a second, hold on. Man, I'm sorry about that pause, man. I'm a father first, man. I was I made a nice I only made one dish yesterday, but I made a nice jerk beef. And it's the day after we do the leftovers today. Girls, 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 cut, cut. Tone it down. You're too amped up. So that's what I was out there doing. Warming up some leftovers. But man, I just had a piece of that. Yo, listen. Mm, you hear me smacking. That jerk beef that I made. Sitting over from yesterday to today. And the jerk just soaking in it. Wow, incredible. Yes, sorry about that. I am back. See, we get it started early around here, man. I know it's early, but I have a system, man. It's 6:30. Yeah, they are bathing right now. We get it. We get it to it early. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up, man. I wish some colleagues that partake of the sauce would have jumped on. But shout out to Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was on. Left a couple comments. No, it is. I just think the source success, the source's growth, the source's dedication is too much. Yes, and shout out to Michael Cobbinger of ESPN. He said this, man, and now it's released. They have agreed. Jamel Charlo and Brian Castano. February 26th is the date. It is official. Houston Toyota Center. That's the big joint, right? That's where the Rockets play. I wonder if they're gonna do that pay per view. I wonder. Toyota Center. Yeah, that's where the Rockets play. But yo, check this out, right? I was wondering. The fix is probably in for that fight. They fighting. They just fought in Texas, and San Antonio was a draw. Now he's fighting in his hometown. Brian Castano is going to need a knockout to win. He's gonna need a knockout, man. Best of luck, though. Best of luck. He gave him all he can handle in the first fight, so it should be a good fight. February 26th. Wow. I want yo, listen, not for nothing. I wonder if I already know. I told you, Alicia Baumgartner is in the town. Jessica McCaskill's in town. I wonder who else is gonna pop up to that fight tomorrow, man. That's why I really wanted to go to the hotel. But you see, I'm on daddy duties. But yes, we are going to wrap it up. Everybody be great. I see my homegirl was checking me out. She's undercover with it. Yeah, she be on the sauce, man.
Going on? It's Carlos Ashton Jackson, aka King Dynamite Jackson. Straight out of Atlanta, straight out of Bad News, VA. And then I want to shout out Soft Talk Podcast. Appreciate the love, man. All the love and support, bro.
Appreciate you, champ. Thank you.
Yo, man, it's your Hot Tucker, man. The real GOAT, LeBron Don of the game, man. Shout out to the Source Talk Podcast. Shout out my man Showtime Shot. If you ain't know, now you know. Everybody.
School you. That's right.
You. Yo, man, it's your Hot Tucker, man. The real GOAT, LeBron Don of the game, man. Shout out to the Source Talk Podcast. Shout out my man Showtime Shot. If you ain't know, now you know. Everybody.
School you. That's right.
You.